Hi, my name is Jen. Thanks so much for coming to view my Kickstarter. I am so excited to introduce to you my dream that is in the midst of becoming reality. I have always wanted to become a children's book author, and I'm very excited to share with you that my manuscript is complete and I am beginning the process of publishing my story. I've always wanted to tell a story from beginning to end and see it all the way through publication. So thank you for being here to learn a little bit more about the story that I have to share. I just wanted to share a little bit about how I got to where I am today. I do hold a Bachelor's of Science in Family Studies, as well as a Master's of Science in Education. I taught for approximately 15 years in a number of locations to include overseas as well as multiple states, and I've had the opportunity to work with all learners from children through adults. My reason for becoming a teacher really stems from my passions as a child. I've always had a passion for reading, a passion for writing, and being a teacher really allowed me to share that with others to help them to cultivate their own passions. I do come from a family of storytellers. Sitting around the dinner table, you kind of never knew if somebody was telling you the truth or if it was their own version of the truth. So I do think it's in my upbringing and in my blood, and part of the reason why I have stories to share with you today. I have the pleasure of being a military spouse, and with that comes different sorts of responsibilities, a little bit of a different lifestyle. You may know that the military is a very transient population, which simply means that we move every few years. Some of my teaching experience allowed me to work with military children coming in and out of schools, but also my own two kids. I have two beautiful young girls who are growing up in this military lifestyle. My 3-year-old lived in 3 houses, 3 states by the time she turned 3. So really she was averaging 1 house per year. And that's just really part of their upbringing. And it's why I wanted to tell a story to help them understand how their life may be a little bit different from those around them. This is a story about understanding your roots and where you've come from. When somebody asks, "Where are you from?" this may be an easy answer for some, like me, who came from a town that my family had grown up in. And it runs deep. My roots run deep in this town. But for some, it's a hard question to answer. And that's going to be a hard question to answer for my kids as military kids. It's a hard question to answer for foster kids. And it's a hard question to answer for any kid who really experiences change, for whatever reason. In this story, we're going to take a walk through a garden that a young girl is making, that she's growing with every move, every new house that she lives in. She's going to reflect on Mom's house and the roots of the tree that Mom used to play with when she was a child. That tree's been around for a long time. It's witnessed a lot of things within the family, within the neighborhood. It's always been there to watch. But this young girl, she doesn't have that. She doesn't have a home that she's lived in forever. She doesn't have a history of the roots. What she does have is different experiences. And each house that she lives in, each plant that she plants at each new house is going to signify a little bit more about who she is. She's going to plant a rose bush that's going to signify love and memories of those that we've lost. She's going to plant a maple tree that's going to relate to familiarity, of home, of family. She's going to plant a banana tree. That banana tree and each new banana sprout represents new life, new adventures, new exciting things to come. This child, she's creating a garden, and what the garden is really going to do is tell the story of her. She can't answer where are you from, where are your roots with one tree, one place, one home, but she can talk about the beautiful garden that has come to represent her life. Let's talk a little bit about the anticipated timeline of completion. As of today, the end of July 2023, the manuscript of my story is complete and it is currently with the editor for feedback and revisions. In the coming months, August, September 2023, I will be sending my manuscript off and working with an illustrator, having illustrations outlined, approved, and then completed. Following that, we'll be working on formatting the complete and final product and submitting it for publishing. My goal is to have this available by November of 2023. In closing, I really just want to take a few moments to offer a sincere thank you. I thank you for listening to my story and to the ideas that I have that are so close to becoming a reality. Whether you're able to offer me a virtual high five or funding, I am so appreciative of you being here and listening to this story. I cannot wait to see it come to life and to have the finished product in my hands, and I'm looking even more forward to sharing that with you. So once again, thank you for all of your support.